Okay. We're back. So let's try this again. I don't know what was going on, but every time I try to stream on YouTube, shit breaks. And I don't get it. Don't understand it. But we're here now. Hopefully everything is good this time around. All right, I'm gonna let people come back in here. Like I said, hopefully we're good. I don't know what happened. It's weird. All right. Come on, you can do it. I think we're gonna do high quality. Oh, bro. But I want high quality, man. Preset details, Windows Mode borderless window resolution. We can't like edit this. Come on, bruh. All right, it looks like we're good. So I'm just gonna press the brightness on the screen until you can barely see the mark. I'm gonna say that. Okay, we're here. So, yeah, like I said before, this is my favorite game. I'm glad that they rebuilt this on Unreal Engine, by the way. Really cool that they remade this. I was on the fence because I don't know if y'all know how any of this stuff happened, but like Konami's been kind of a bitch to Hideo Kojima, who's the guy who made the game. And like just overall, I don't really like to support Konami at this point because of it. But at the same time, like I also love this game. So since it's just a remake of one game, if a game he already made, I'm just I'm gonna play it. Basically how it's gonna go. White tuxedo. Okay, let me see if I can change. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want. Borderless window. Think on. Kidding me. Okay. All right. Fiberman, I don't know if you're back in here, but I think we're good to go now. I gotta close this too. This shit always happens. Like once a month. I just have a terrible start to the stream. It's frustrating. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get started, man. I really love this game, and I just want to get started. It's been a rough week, and having a rough start to the stream is actually pretty infuriating, but is yeah. Don't know what else to do about it, so. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn the music off because I want the in-game music. All right. The borderless window is fine. Okay, borderless window is fine. V6 fine. Can't go any higher. I think that's fine. Ultra on depth of field. Do we want that? I think that's how the game usually is, so I'm gonna keep that. All right, I think we're good there. Audio. Bring that down. Audio mix default. Dynamic. Play audio in the background. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into it. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time. I like MGS3. I mean, I do like everything entire series. So, playstyle. I want to play with modern action game control, free movable third-person camera, moving fire weapons simultaneously with over the shoulder perspective. I want to play same controls. Use an overhead camera. Aiming is done in first-person view. Ooh. Honestly, man. Aim, stalking. What's different? Are they all the same? Evade, crouch, action, reload. Okay, these are different. I'm gonna play with the old controllers, I think. Nah, I want to see the graphics. I'll play it with the new style, I think. We'll do the new style. This. Never play easy if you play what's European Extreme. Game over upon being detected by the enemy. Holy. The following sensor items are not available. Motion detector, active sonar. That's crazy, actually. We'll do normal. I gotta get back into it. Well, that's fine. View all tip. Are you sure you want to start the game with these settings? Yes.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into
We're gonna have like an hour of just
West.
story time.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Dude, I love this game so much. Like, the thing about it is, hold on. The thing about games like this is people are so like go 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 go, like it needs to be fast paced, that these games would not work in today's modern like gaming world, because it's so slow and slow paced, and it's about stealth.
Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right, ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good, we've got high visibility.
Bro, it looks so good. Hey, Far From Heaven.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Are you telling Big Boss to put out the cigar? You know who you're talking to? What's so cool is...
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Anyways, what the fuck? Set of options, language and subtitles. I want that on. White. Don't need a background. In-game subtitles on. Just so y'all, in case the audio is not great.
Approaching release point.
And I think I'm gonna do. I can't.
10 minutes to drop off. Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
What's so cool about this game is it's the third game, but it's like the prequel. So we get to see where literally everything started, from the Metal Gear Solid series and the Metal Gear series.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
I got the vibration on the controller. The music.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Let's go.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
10, 9, 8,
Status okay.
7,
Green.
6,
Prepare for
5,
takeoff. Countdown.
4.
5, 4, 3,
Close enough.
2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Spread your wings and fly away. Dude, it looks so good. Yes. Original directed by Hideo Kojima. The GOAT.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West.
Got a headache, migraine from hell today. It's been a hellish week. I don't know about you, but it's been a hellish week for me. I've just, since last night, I've been in the shittiest mood ever.
Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
So if y'all haven't ever played this series at all, I mean, definitely should play it in the order it came out. But story-wise, this is the best one because it's the very first part of the story.
It was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted. And we
I bet.
Hospital in West Berlin. It took
Where he went
2 weeks
crazy.
and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th.
I love how they intertwine all of this with like
Kennedy received
actual
word
history, you know?
that we're in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
Thank goodness.
But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
I also love that all of these games are built on its like government conspiracy theories, essentially, right? Like it's all about the government doing shady things, smoke screens, all that stuff, which in hindsight,
They wanted to turn Sokolov.
I don't think it's necessarily like
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to
that
get their hands
far-fetched.
on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea.
I know.
We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Never seen again.
Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge.
Far from heaven, how's the hubby doing?
What kind
He
of weapon is it?
get back from the hospital yet? I think you said
Rockets.
yesterday
Missile.
he was supposed to go back.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
I mean,
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved in there
being
just
sick
recently.
doesn't always
Why?
make people into
Apparently, they're conducting a
better
field
people. You know what I mean?
but it's
Sometimes
our
it
best chance to get
just
him back.
accentuates that.
This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
All right. I know I like joked about the first hour being story, but that's not too far off, you guys. This whole game is like 60% story and 40% gameplay, like the whole series. I love that you can like zoom in the cutscenes, you know?
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
POV.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Here we go.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
Can I change this yet? Because this is a little bit laggy. Nope, I can't. Okay.
Will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock
No.
will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be
Yeah, right.
eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
That look means that he knows he's lying. We know he's lying. Yeah, what I'm used to at this point. I just let it go in one ear, not the other. I mean, that's self-preservation, isn't it? For the most part. Ugh. Bruh. Hey, come on. Superhero landing. Look at like the bumps of the fabric, and you have to think too that these games were already ahead of their time graphics wise, so like the remaster is gonna be insane. There he is. Big boss. David Hayter. Bro looks so good. Y'all know how happy I am right now. And more talking.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Ground control to Major Tom.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85.
Always is.
I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Roger, Roger. Even though you told me to call you Tom. Okay, I'm gonna see if it'll let me now change the graphic. I'm gonna change it to balanced here. Should be better now. Yes, I know. Bullet tilt angle. Yeah, I remember the graphic. I mean, the buttons. Dude, this looks so good. Like, I gotta sit here and bask in it for a second. Like, look at this. The birds. This looks so good, dude. I'm happy. I am happy. All right, let's get into the game. Where is my backpack? Did I go to the wrong spot? I think I did. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, look. Medical supplies. Oh, I fell.
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission without... First, you'll need to recover your backpack. press the
On the
action
tree
button to climb the tree.
I hear you. Relax. All right, I'm going. Ah, she's so bossy. Got it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Yeah, you told me
To
to.
equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Let's just tie both hands behind your back.
Shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
agreed. Whose idea was this?
Covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You
I
can't
bet-
leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
Basically, don't piss or
Your
shit the entire
presence in
time you're
enemy
there.
Territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm
Yep.
afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it
Here's a
if you're
death
taken
pill.
prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Bruh.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
I feel like the impact
I'll
and
introduce them to you.
difficulty
This time, survival
of
is
this
utmost.
was lost on me as a kid, you know?
First
Like,
member of the support team will be in
don't
charge of
understand.
monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
they changed her appearance a little bit.
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
Hey.
Legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right.
He has a code name. Use it.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
That's crazy.
Weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
Yep.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not even her age.
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers...
Bro, they put this guy in like the worst situation with
will be. Having personal feelings
little
for your comrade
to no
is one of the worst
preparation.
sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
Bad.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
I know not a lot of you know the story of this, but this is 100% foreshadowing to the end of the game, right? Like
As long
all
as
this stuff
we
that
have
I missed, it's
loyalty
crazy.
to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The
There's
only
no
thing
way
you
a
can believe
soldier's
in
supposed to
with
think.
Absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. but this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
CQC.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
Okay, sorry. All right, open the survival view. You wear camouflage to blend in with your environment. You use the uniform to change outfits and face to apply face paint. Effectiveness of each face paint and uniform for a given location will be detected by a numerical value, blah, blah, blah. I already know this stuff. When the boss was born, the first thing to come out was suppressive fire. Is that true? Trust you. Hermitage Swampland. I don't know how to say that. It looks so good. I'm so happy. Hold down. They changed this. I'll save it. I haven't saved yet. Hold on. Input the frequency of the person who wishes to speak. That's fine.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No.
We all have.
What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance.
Always.
It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
Hey, that's crazy.
Still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Yes.
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
What? Look at that.
Sure
Future
know
telling
a lot
right
about
there.
Movies.
Future telling.
Because you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least
Hey,
make a nice...
Organy, why is that like
That's the spirit, Snake.
relevant?
Have a little fun.
I know there's gotta be a meme for that. I'm still here just lurking. You're good. You're good. I'm focused on the game, man. Like, I'm nerding out right now, so don't even worry about it. They changed the HUD on this for sure. Keep forward and perform a dive roll can get you over small gaps. Bet. Look at this. Totally forgot how to like change guns and stuff. Can I eat that? I think I can, yeah. Hold on. Controls, button layout. Camouflage, window button, equipment window button. Weapon, that's what it is. Microphone. Ready it with L2, then press R2. I'm in. I don't want to get out. Die. Yui. I see you, Croc. I'm probably gonna die trying to kill this thing, but bro, I'm gonna have to go around. I'm not trying to. Oh, I did not see that one right there either. I don't care about the WWE, bro, but I appreciate the bug juice. Shit. Don't even think about it. Bees. I don't know why I'm trying to get this alligator, dude. I'm gonna run. Alright. Oh. Oh, weapon. Oh, left of the equipment. A sensor that vibrates upon detection nearby lead. Sonar, motion detector. Sonar. Holy shit. Okay. Gotcha. Over here. Snake. Gotcha. Oh. It's over here. It's over here. Where are you? There's another snake. Capture. Oh. Yes, I've been doing that. Ugh. A Gorile? Is that like the type of croc it is? It was a croc, right? Beat the shit out of me too. All right, let's go. I know where we're at. Not a fan of the load times. Come on, man. Oh, another cutscene. been again 90% cutscene.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage. The
Yes, I know.
uniform option lets you pick your choosing
Get it.
camouflage that blends in with your surroundings.
Yep.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you
Like an
crawl
idiot.
instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is. The camo index, the higher the value, the harder you are to... The key is to make yourself one with nature.
I got you. I understand. Played this before. How far is this guy gonna go, huh? Turn around. Come over here. This is the one thing about this game, dude, is like so much sitting and waiting and sneaking around. Dude's just walking around like he has nowhere to go. I do the motion detect. Where'd he go? Are you? Oh, he's right in front of me. I see you. Let's stop right there, bro. Let me get this, like... Okay. Oh, bro. Can I come back this way? It's so annoying. That's to not even engage them, like... I see you. Yeah, keep going. Please stop. Where do I need to go? One. Anybody else? There. Holy moly, this isn't like nerve-wracking, man. Actually, that many fucking people over there? Like, be able to... You? As soon as you move, bro, I'm going up behind you. Bye-bye. Got out of there. I'm gonna try and see if I can, like, get through this game without killing anybody. Knocking them out, that's different, but killing anybody? It's the bridge. I remember this. Here we go. Also, the wasps mean something in this game specifically because of one of the bosses. There you go. Goodbye. Somebody else walking. Tips. What? Movement. Stalking. Camera controls. Hanging. Press X when atop a tree branch or when in front of a railing to drop down and hang from it. Use L. my knife. Alright. I don't see anybody. Did the guy like run fully away? Oh. That is. Uh-oh.
Who's that?
That sucks. Where the fuck did you guys come from? Get up, dude. Yeah, go away. Run away. I really didn't want to be alerted. That sucked. Come on. Got blood on me. Realistic.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
I mean, yeah, it is a dump.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
I'm already in the alert phase, so.
One more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
Is it?
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Sorry for being so late. Okay. There's so many people here.
Just my imagination.
Hit him. Come on, bro, hurry up. Your sweet ass time, go, dude. Hurry up. Oh my god. under here, yeah. Or how shitty sometimes the game. Yeah, look at him roll. Look at him roll. That's so good, dude. The attention to detail like that. I don't even know if that was in the first one. I don't remember, but love it.
Huh? Who was that?
I believe. Realized I could have first person.
Who's that?
Fuck you, dude.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Ah. Who saw me now? Just go away. Run away.
What's wrong?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Bruh, like, I put myself in a shitty situation right now. Where is this guy? Go away, dude. Not worth it. Come on. In your sweet time, let's go. I have a different camo for right now. Okay. Peace. Come on, Bob. You can do it. Just go away. The thing, man, like, I remember my dad's one of those people who like hates stealth games because of this. He just wants to run around and shoot people. And I'm just like, this is more like this takes more skill to like have to walk around and hide from people, you know?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Huh?
No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
There's nothing here. Huh? What's that sound?
Can you hear me?
Huh? Who's that?
Bruh.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
All right, can I just get out of here?
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah, what phase is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle.
This is
Well,
good.
anyway, the reason that door won't be scared and no. In order to contact
Okay.
once things have stabilized, try it again.
Come here. Come here.
I see him.
Come on. Go ahead. Get everybody. Fuck it. Alright, he's out. Only guy left over here. Come on. Missed? And? Nah, I'm calling bull on that. Ducky. That one. Alright, that's like a side quest thing. Games. Come on. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm rusty at these, dude. I used to be able to do this without killing anybody or using my weapon at all. Crazy. Oh, it's getting hot in here.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU.
Volgin. I remember
Know
Volgin.
him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
I love how this game too has like bosses with powers, you know, like it's
and the provincial
just teetering on like
managed to suppress the
sci-fi with realism. I don't know, man. I love this. I just love this game series.
And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for
As much
power.
as I love this game, I don't remember the full story, man. Like I know the gist, the general story of the entire series, right? Because I'm a nerd, but I don't. Like I said, it's been almost 20 years since I played this. That's crazy to me. Old as fuck, man.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside.
Yeah, that was a lot of men.
Were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me.
Crazy.
Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Well, I know he will. So now I gotta get him out of here.
Your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Big Boss's infatuation with his mentor is
Second thoughts.
No,
a thing.
I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Let's go. Doesn't matter how camouflaged I am, because he ain't camouflaged at all.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Let's keep it that way.
Snake, now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov
Fucking liar.
out there.
Games always have the, like, your main contact always double crossing you, you know? Actually weak. Like, do you need to wear the monocle right now? Not even reading, bro. Just put the monocle away. Ready to fight? What are you doing, dude? Trying to Kamehameha somebody? Everybody's gone, dude. Oh, there's somebody.
Freeze!
Hey, you're fucked. Why'd you just walk out like that? Take all of them out.
Legendary boss.
Revolver Ocelot! A legend.
Huh? We meet at last.
Legend.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Obviously.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
I'm not a soldier. There he is.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
The action sequences are so funny. Ocelot. Josh Keat.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Well, I want an Ocelot as a pet, bro. Ocelots are like my favorite animal. Dead, bro. Bye-bye. Cinema. You can smell you, dude. Bullseye before bullseye. Bullseye was first. Gnarly, dude. Get off my hat, bro.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
After everybody's dead, you tell them to take cover?
Huh.
Kinda late for that. I remember this battle.
You're not the boss, are you?
I forgot how corny some of this stuff is, though. For real. Because he's an Ocelot, you guys. That's why he meowed.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
I'm not the boss, but I'm big boss.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Let's go. Do it. Do it. We got a cat jam for a Metal Gear Solid game. I love this. It's so cool to see like the beginnings of the big boss that's in Peace Walker and then Metal Gear Solid 5. Whoa. Yeah. Play that. If it's CQC, dude, you're gonna lose. You gotta do it from a distance. I don't care if you are cinema.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil.
Look at this guy.
That's more of a revolver technique.
Hence the revolver Ocelot.
Filthy American dog!
Bro, the graphics are insane.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Yes. Memes.
Pretty good.
And the Ocelot meme, you're pretty good, was born. You're pretty good. All right, where's Sokolov go?
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
So, there's a boss battle here that I can like. Towards the suspension bridge. There's a boss battle that I can totally skip, but it's one of the best boss battles in any of these games. I don't want to like save it, show you guys what happens, or like show you guys how to skip it and then go back. And I'm not going to get to it today, but and then go back and actually like save that boss fight for later because it's legendary.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me.
I'm finished. Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we
My promise is you can't keep.
We could ask for.
Look.
Tank. Metal Gear.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes, the Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Like you, big boss. Jago hot.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase
B.
2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes.
Because everybody will
Then the
be
Age
gone.
of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I feel like sneaking around in the open is not a good idea. Just run in the open, and then when you get to safety, that's when you can crawl, you know? Just a thought. Well, don't look down, bro. I think you could survive that fall. Not a big deal. Getting foggy. It's the boss.
Boss?
What the hell's the matter with you?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Yes. Boss numero uno. The fear.
Hornets.
There he is. Bro, the lore. I'm remembering all the lore now. Ugh. Dude. The bosses in all these games are always like so memorable to me. If I don't remember anything else from the games, it's always the bosses that I remember.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back,
Yes.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Outside of...
Raining
There he
blood.
is.
Is he crying?
outside of maybe Metal Gear Solid 4, maybe. I would not debate you if you wanted to say they had better bosses. This game has the best villains in it by far. Hey, Volgan.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Neil Ross.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
Snake unit, now the Cobra unit.
Not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
I have to. Everything you know, dude. What a bitch. You could have just like beat him up without beating him up.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Dude, their faces are insane.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Nick, what's going on, my guy? We're playing Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid Delta. Stoked, man. My favorite game of all time. And I'm just so glad that they remastered it. Gave me a reason to play it again. And you're getting thrown off the bridge. Probably can't breathe, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. You got her bandana.
The new blood has been rejected.
She didn't want to do it, but she had to.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Pitiful.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
There's so much like, well, damn, gaming. I just recorded a brand new song. I wanted to get some early critique feedback on it, even though it's raw. Tomorrow I'm streaming. It's Patreon, but the Patreon streams I'll also like the regular stream. So if you're free tomorrow, man, I'll be there. If you want to put it in now for me to get to it tomorrow, first thing you can. It's up to you, man. I appreciate that though. I wanted to have a chill gaming stream for a bit. Answer the damn phone, dude. I know you're dying and everything, but
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
That sounded dirty.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into 2 types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. Treat a bone fracture. First secure the affected area with a fastener, and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. Lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal. Understood?
No.
Stay with me. Go.
All right, cure. Look, cure. Wound is still open. Suffering from a deep cut. No bandage applied. Bleeding. Wound still open. So we need to do effect between cuts and gunshot wounds. Bleeding stop. Sure. And then bandage. All right. Wound still open. Disinfect. Dude. Afflicted area not yet stabilized. All right. So splint and bandage. And then affected area not yet stabilized. Splint, bandage. Holy moly. Disinfect, suture, styptic, bandage. There we go. I got it. But yeah, Nick, no worries, man. If you want to send it to me, go for it, and I'll definitely do it. I'll get to it because I appreciate the coming to me for early feedback. Here we go. Wild. Be alone in the jungle like that, having to do all this on your own. Absolutely insane.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Recovery balloon. I remember that. Metal Gear Solid 5, you could literally like attach it to the enemy. Imagine the coordination is flying a helicopter. carrying that thing like that. Why are you still friends with her, bro? Beat the shit out of you. I love that you can zoom in on the cutscenes too. Like one of the first games ever to like have interaction on the cutscenes. I don't know. All of these games, man, were like way ahead of their time.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Fucking creeper smelling everybody.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
There's lipstick.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Crazy, dude. Volgan's always been about chaos. Evil chaos. Crazy. I mean, massive radiation poisoning, right? Has to be. Fuck it. Save it. There we go. All right. That was the intro. We've been doing this for how long have we been live? almost 2 hours. And that was the intro.
What a thrill.
Based on Metal Gear Solid 3.
Darkness and silence through the night.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake. Also an epic intro song, by the way.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Original game design, Hideo.
What a fear in
Damn right. Don't forget it, Konami.
But you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor,
Oh,
but for
foreshadowing.
in my time. There'll be no
2 hours. 2 hour intro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, the cutscenes are ridiculous. And I've only played like, what, 25, maybe 30 minutes of gameplay. So 90 minutes of cutscenes, 30, but it's fine. The story building is crazy.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain.
That battle with,
Someday you'll
oh, dude, I'm remembering all of these.
free from this ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life not for honor,
Yes.
but for you.
Like my, to be able to play this for the first time again, like, I think you guys understand how obsessed I was with this game, dude. Like, I played this forever. The motorcycle.
Crime, it's the way I...
Can we skip it? Yeah, let's skip that. Great song, but I gotta get going pretty soon, and I want to do the next part. 1 week later, 11:30 p.m., August 30th, 1964, Arctic Ocean airspace.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
I don't remember what.
The designated drone launch point.
I don't remember what you get
Pressure and voltage are nominal.
if you don't get any alerts. I gotta see.
Is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made.
I've never played a Metal Gear game. Really?
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
I played first one I played was MGS2, and then I went back and played MGS1.
Jack?
And then replayed MGS2 forever.
What are you talking
And this one I played forever. And then 4, and I've yet to finish 5. 5's like more stealth than this one is. Like, it's crazy. Peace Walker's really cool too.
Have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion.
I think like
at about the same time,
if you wanted to play them, I don't know.
Radar picked
Starting
up
with
signature that
Metal Gear Solid 1.
One of your
I gotta hope go piercing, but there are technically 2 games before Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 for like the NES that you don't necessarily need to play. Just like go look up their storyline because it ends up being tied together once you play Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I will say the Phantom Pain stands on its own for multiple reasons, but it's the first game that was on this graphic system, right? So, and different voice actor and all that stuff, all that makes sense once you play it. But if you wanted to play, I say do it in the release order. But the games are it's all the games are like in different orders in terms of the story, so it gets confusing. If you want to do it story order, holy shit, this one, Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear 1 and 2, Metal Gear Solid 5, and then Metal Gear Solid 2. No, Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4. That's the
aircraft. Does
chronological order.
Sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then?
Bullshit.
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
Yup.
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The
Yep.
mother of your special forces?
The Boss.
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
What he just said.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new host.
Are any of them on the PS4? So the PS4 store, I believe, had the remastered collection of 1, 2, and 3. I think I bought it. It was like $15 when I bought it. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 was made for the PS4. So yes, Metal Gear Solid 5 might be on PS4. I have to check. I think it is. So yeah, you should be good.
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I
100%.
right
This is what fucked everything up for the Boss.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair.
That's the thing, right? She's one of the villains in this that you kind of feel for because she has a point, right? And if you guys haven't the game, you'll see at a later time. But like, otherwise things would have played out fine. 100%. And that's the thing, right? Is like her argument is 100% valid, but it's like, if you're no matter what loyal to the US, then it's like kind of thing. That's why the ending of this game is so sad. It's like it was gonna happen, but it sucks.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a US military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once.
That's why I was saying it right when this started.
Had nothing to do with it.
It was foreshadowing when she was talking to him on the codec about.
However, I'm afraid my power
like,
over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
Things change over time. Who you're loyal to changes over time, right? Like it was foreshadowing to her situation, 100%. I think the boss honestly is more legendary than Big Boss, right?
The remaining nuclear device.
He stood strong. Big Boss did not.
Must find some way to prove your
That's what Peace Walker is about. Is him trying to find his way back to being
preferably
normal, as normal as you can get, right?
Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Do something about him.
It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
I agree, Levitt. I don't. Big Boss is like really sad in Peace Walker.
Revenge.
And especially, even though, well, you know the story of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, but in that one, he's super dark character. But Peace Walker's where that all starts. It's him sort of, I don't want to say in a depressed state, but like super bitter towards the world and towards being a soldier.
Put it simply,
that's what Peace Walker's
in order to avoid
about.
Full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
Yeah. So in order to alleviate a nuclear war, they sacrifice the boss in this because they figure sacrificing one person is better than a nuclear war. I get it, but it fucking sucks.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
And it puts Big Boss in a shitty situation because he obviously like loves her.
Are
and
the
is
Russians going to be helping us?
Friends with her.
The KGB
So like,
has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Hey, yo.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Oh, it's Hideo Kojima who is doing that stuff.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva.
Yeah.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
It's like a straight up, anything Hideo does is like a straight up playable movie for real. Like, no joke.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
2 minutes and then I gotta cut it. So hopefully it gets to the next playable part and we can save it and call it for today. But we're gonna be playing a lot of this, you guys. So I think once a week, if not twice a week, I'm gonna be doing some gaming streams and we're gonna get through this because favorite game. I'm excited right now. My inner child is screaming. I think that's something missing from PC gaming, bro, is the vibrating controller like makes it immersive, you know? Ugh. So he got the bandana on, her bandana. David Hayter has always been Snake's voice, and then in Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, they changed it to they changed it to Kiefer Sutherland, who I'm a big fan of, by the way.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed.
I got blown pretty.
Snake, let's go rescue.
Objective: rescue Sokolov, find out what's happened to Sokolov, then destroy, and finally eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed
Operation Snake Eater.
Taking on the boss and our.
Don't forget about Colonel.
I'm not.
Colonel Volgin.
But that was
demand. What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is through?
Sorry, I gotta get through this.
The rescue of
Roger that.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't
the all suspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename,
Picked the wrong one.
Did you ever see the movie The Great
Escape?
Anyway, it's based on a true story. The prisoners dig. The Nazis find 2 of the tunnels, but the prisoners
Finish. Prisoner succeeded in escaping by using the last marine tunnel.
3 tunnels were...
Dick, Harry, and Tom.
You use the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code.
Yes, that's exactly right.
But
I got the name wrong. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. I watched the movie again. In fact, I even ordered...
Yeah, it doesn't...
You know, let's just use 0.
All right, then. Major 0.
Major 0.
Square 0. Oh,
is this
yep.
early?
If,
okay, come on.
All I know this, Adam.
Password is Who Are the Patriots? And La La Lule Lo. That's from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission.
I thought standard.
Yay.
The circumstances are... But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
Oh, no.
If you fail this...
Well, I guess we're done. It crashed. So it is what it is, I guess. I gotta go anyway, so it was perfect timing, I guess. We'll play again. I'll be live tomorrow doing the Patreon requests. I appreciate y'all for hanging out, and sorry that happened, but I mean, kind of perfect timing. So I'll check it later when I get home or get back home and make sure it's at least where we left off, and we'll go from there. But thank you all for hanging out. Levitt, Far From Heaven, Nick came in here as well. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much.